Optimism is described as a mental attitude that's characterised as hope and confidence in a positive future and success. The ability to see the glass as half full rather than half empty. Now, you might believe that that is something that we're simply born with, and whilst research finds that 50% is inherited from our genes, a whopping 40% of our optimism is determined by ourselves and how we choose to live our lives. In discussing optimism, it's useful to consider why we might not be thinking positively all of the time. Well, a lot of this comes down to our caveman brain. Whilst we might have come a long way from grunting at one another and living in caves, we still carry around a large part of our ancestors with us each day. The primal brain, the basal ganglia, ensures our safety by seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. In terms of survival, in the day of a caveman, it was far more important to avoid pain than to seek pleasure. And that instinct has stayed with us in many ways, making us look out for what could go wrong or what could harm us. This is known as the negativity bias, a tendency to dwell on or perceive events or experiences as negative. Luckily, we have the ability to change that, simply by choosing what we focus on. Firstly, it helps to really notice where our mind tends to go. This is where the mindfulness practice really comes into play in the rest of our lives. Then we can begin to choose to think differently. Secondly, we can help ourselves to utilise other, more evolved parts of the brain with the use of breath work. Research shows that breathing slowly can inhibit the activity in the amygdala, which resides within the basal ganglia. A simple and easy breathing practice to help you feel relaxed and optimistic is the 4-7-8 breath. Come to find a steady, even breath. Exhale fully. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to a steady breath. You could try that breathing technique a few more times and see how you feel.